afternoon, everyone. And we got a very interesting topic, which is the students not have to pass the TOEFL exams to help them to get into the college. So I'm standing in the affirmative side, which is I have the 3 points to support my view. Okay, let's get started. The first one, I want to say the higher or the lower TOEFL grade, it doesn't mean the students who have the weak or strong English language skills. Here is a real example. I have a friend, and he got a TOEFL exam last year, and he got 108. Right? It's a high TOEFL grade, and he went to in the university DU. But now, unfortunately, he came back to the ELC because he failed in the writing class in the university. So the only choice is come back to the ELC. So I want to say the higher TOEFL grades, it doesn't mean the students who have the really strong English language skills. And the second point, which is the students will focus too much on the testing skills, and it also wastes a lot of times. We know that the TOEFL the model is not have many changes in the TOEFL test, and the students will know how to answer the reading questions, and they can use the fixed models of writing, and the students in ELC will focus too much on those skills and waste a lot of times to pass the TOEFL test. Also, my last point, which is the situation now, which is students. Okay. The situation now, which is a lot of students buy the TOEFL grades to help them to get into college, and I have several friends to do this behavior because they really want to go to the college, so they buy the high TOEFL grade. So I think it's really hard for them to really get into the college life, especially for the college class, and also it's have the bad effect for the university. I mean the reputation of the university. Okay.
Hi everyone. I will respond to Honey's the 2 points that Honey mentioned before. The first one is she said that people will buy the TOEFL grade. I think this is not a good big matter in the school perspective, because if these students do not have the real ability, the school can find out, can know this situation, and then fail his grade, his class, and forcing him or her to start in ELC program. And the second point is, Honey mentioned that people focus too much on testing skills. I think people who pass the TOEFL grades, most of them have the real English skills. They can communicate better with foreigners, and they have the real writing or reading skill. They can be a good English speaker. For me, my point will focus on 2 perspectives. The first aspect is for students themselves. I think passing because English is an important tool to survive in countries that speak English. So passing the TOEFL grade means you don't need to worry your communication with foreigners in the foreign countries. And the second one is the process you prepare for the TOEFL will really benefit you a lot, because you can learn many skills and you can improve your English into a higher level. And the third point is it can give you a chance to make a friend with foreigners. If your English if you pass your TOEFL grade, it means that your English skills is advanced or is good, so you can communicate with foreigners and make a friend with them. And the last point is you can better understanding what teachers are talking about in class. And the second aspect is from school. Passing the TOEFL grade means that it's a rule for school to assess students. If you pass the grade, it means you can find out the most suitable students to stay in this school. Also, for teachers don't worry about whether the student can understand the content of the lesson or not. So I think passing TOEFL grade is important.
Okay, I agree a part of your points. Like you mentioned several times, like the TOEFL test will give some basic skills for the students who want to study abroad, like communicate with foreigners and maybe listen the normal lesson in the college class. But I want to mention that the TOEFL test is an academic English test, and each university have their own standards to accept students, and so there is a big difference between the normal daily communications between foreigners and academic study in the university. So I think maybe the students will know what is their real and strong abilities in their language study. So I believe that the students not have to pass the TOEFL test.
But I think like English is definitely the most important skill if you want to survive in a foreign country. So like passing the TOEFL grade means you are prepared in advance, and you don't have to waste time to learn English in other countries, and you can learn more academic knowledge as fast as possible. So it's definitely good for students to pass TOEFL grade before they enter to the university.
Yes, but I believe that each student wants to pass every quarter when they're in the university's life. So I'm not sure that the TOEFL test and the high TOEFL grade is really means the students have the real English abilities. Like I have a TOEFL high TOEFL grade, and it means okay, I'm really strong in my writing, and I can pass and I can get a great grade in my writing class.